Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be figuring out what's in my spice cabinet. Alright, now let's get started. So first we got our dry parsley, our seasoning salt, Prima Donna Italian seasoning. We got our Parmesan cheese, minced garlic, one of my faves, our salt, of course, Prima Donna's Greek seasoning. I love this. I love it on meats. I'm going to be showing you some different techniques I use with this, but I love this one. And I already told you guys about my Cajun seasoning. We got my breadcrumbs that I just used recently in a video. We got my garlic powder, Prima Donna's garlic seasoning. I told you guys about this one also. I love it. We got my black pepper, which is almost gone. Baking powder, onion powder. I got a lot of Cajun seasoning, guys. There's probably about 3 of them in here, if I don't recall myself. Ground ginger, whole oregano, Slap Your Mama seasoning. Now, I'm not a big fan of spice, but, you know, you can't go wrong with this. We got my pure sesame oil, honey, another Parm cheese, chili powder, another Cajun seasoning. I can't find the Cajun seasoning like with a big container or something like this size, so I always buy like 3 or 4 at a time. I got my ground cinnamon, which I've showed you when I was making my French toast. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it down below. More honey, thyme leaves, blackened seasoning, my sage. You know, on Thanksgiving, I was looking for this everywhere and I only could find this small one. I was so disappointed, but I still had to get it. Bay leaves. Now, you can buy this in a container like this, or you can always get the fresh ones, like buy the fresh parsley or the fresh thyme. They're always right there, but it's always good to have one of these in your cabinet just in case they don't have any or you can't find any. I always like to keep this. Got some vanilla in there for my tasty dessert sometimes. I'm not much of a baker, but you never know. Apple cider vinegar. Another seasoning sauce. Prima Donna adobo seasoning. It's pretty good also. If you haven't checked out Prima Donna, I would recommend that you go. She has amazing seasonings. It's really tasty. We got the paprika, minced garlic, the dried kind. This minced garlic is always better though. I wouldn't do the dry, but I would always have some of this. This one is always better. You got my soy sauce for when I do different meals like beef and broccoli, you know, fried rice, something of that nature. Cornstarch, just in case you want to make some soup and it's too liquidy, you put some of this in there, you won't go wrong. Cayenne pepper, More breadcrumbs, but these are the plain ones. I really don't care for the plain. I love to have seasoning in them, like the Italian seasoning that I've showed you guys. More Prima Donna seasoning of barbecue. I haven't used this yet, but I'll be sure to let you know as soon as I do. And I'm not even going to try to mess this name up. So I'm just going to put it here. I use this on like Mexican rice, things of that nature. You got your vinegar. Can't go wrong with the vinegar. If you want to put something in the oven and you want it to be tender, you want to make sure you don't want to put it on too low of a heat and you want it to be tender, put a cap full of vinegar. You won't go wrong. Now, if you can see above here, in this part of the cabinet, usually I just have like my flour, my sugar, measuring cups, more cornstarch, something like that. But you know, not too much. And then at the top, you'll see I have my Ziploc bags, the big ones and the small ones. They're my favorite. The big ones are more of a use for me because, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but my flour is in the Ziploc bag. I always keep my sugar or my flour once I use it. I put it in a Ziploc bag so just in case it won't make a mess. I don't like messes. I'm very much a neat freak when it comes to my kitchen. So I keep it all organized. Yeah, and that's what we have in my spice cabinet. Now be sure to stay tuned and watch and see how I use my seasonings or some tips and tricks on how to use your seasoning at home. Just stay tuned to my channel. I'm gonna be back with more. Trust me.